Hello there patrons, so this is going to be one of the first how-to videos for the channel for the new $50 tier and above, and today we are going to be talking about how to deep cleanse with the Dark Goddess. And I thought what I would do is present to you one way in which you can deep cleanse with the Dark Goddess, and before you is one ritual setup that I suggest. And I'm going to talk you through the individual bits and pieces. I am currently sat on the floor, so Daisy is in the hallway looking very disgusted at me, so she may or may not come through in a minute. But I'm going to talk you through the components, and then I'm going to turn all the lights off, light all the candles, the incense, etc., and actually go through it with you. So it's a how-to, but also we're going to kind of do that together. The great thing about this is if you are doing it like this on a table or on a floor, you can actually have 2 people or 4 people on either side of your setup, and you can kind of cleanse each other, or you can all partake in a deep Dark Goddess cleansing ritual. So before you, I have the crow wing to be specific. It's a whole wing, Joey. To feather the wing, to see the king, to see the queen, the Dark Queen. Anyway, and you know it's one of my videos, we've gone astray. We have a image of the Dark Goddess. This is the one that came with the Sabbatica, of which I was a part of, and it really speaks to me right now. Some people think it's Santa Muerte vibe. I think it personally has Death Goddess, Dark Goddess, Morrigan vibe, Babe vibe. There's something very Dark Goddess womb-like about it too, and it's a really beautiful image for where I'm at right now in my path. I'm not telling you which image to use. Use whichever Dark Goddess image really speaks to you, and if you don't want to or have an image, you don't have to. It just helps focus the energy when partaking in this. In the center, I have a circle within a circle. I went there. And the pieces that are currently there will be moved for the ritual, but I just wanted to have them charging all together. They're kind of making up a Triskel kind of vibe. We have the Flower of Life wooden crystal board technically, and then a pentacle silver charmed. It's technically an incense burner, but small plate. I have quartz and tourmaline facing upwards, quartz facing inwards, so it's pushing out as well as pulling in energy. Within the center, I have it's an iron spiral, a crossroads stone, and a Viking key. And above is actually one of the things that I do make, which is one of these Viking, it's technically a graveyard slate with the Helm of Ore for protection and all that good stuff inscribed onto it. You can have any kind of protection you have available to you. I do have different ones, but that's the one I chose to use today. This has a very liminal underworld meeting at the crossroads vibe to it, and it kind of felt right with the rest of it. I have my incense here. I'm going to be using one of my incenses, which is the Dark Queen. I love the Dark Queen for this, because the Dark Queen smudge is very much about sovereignty as well as reclaiming, and we're going to be doing all that good stuff. But I did have a few different suggestions. If you don't like smoke, or you want to go triple cleansing, we also have some of the Florida water, and I have one of my spritzers here from the store, and you can use any of those good things to spritz and cleanse and use them as a tool to help you cleansing. Over here I have some graveyard crossroads from a graveyard dirt. It's a mix, it's a combo, it's some potentials, and up there we have the, you can see, kitty treats. Sorry, but it's technically Daisy's domain down here. And then we have, you know, some beautiful candles set up back there to represent the Dark Goddess. Skulls, rib cages, crows, all very typical of Morriganic Dark Goddess imagery and Dark Goddess imagery in particular. So we're going to be creating a liminal space between the crossroads. I'm going to move these. When you next see them, they'll be slightly different, but I thought I would introduce all the components and talk about them before we move into the section where we're actually doing the deep cleansing. And I'm taking you through that ritual together. I will be using the crow feather and the smudge to smudge myself as we do the deep cleansing, because I'm actually going to be doing this. I've already used the spritz and the Florida water on me. Prior to this, I had a bath, and I've been in temple this morning, so you could say it's a triple whammy. Triple is always good, 3 by 3. Goddess numbers, Celtic numbers, life, death, and rebirth. So, with that all being said, I'm going to set up a little bit more, and then the next time you see me, we're going to be going through that together.